the owner and lead wedding planner at Bride on a Budget Events. If you guys have questions about what our wedding coordination packages are and what they involve, or what is a wedding coordinator, please keep watching. So, a wedding coordinator really is the same thing as a day of coordinator. So you're going to hear me use those words interchangeably. So our day of coordination packages include 2 wedding coordinators on your wedding day, and we offer a full 8 hours of service. Never let any day of coordinator tell you she's only there for 4 hours, or tell you that as soon as the dancing starts, she's gonna leave. That's not a real coordinator, because people who have truly worked in the wedding industry know that a good coordinator is there from the beginning all the way to the end. After the lights are shut off, after your guests have left, and once all the vendors start loading up, that's when your wedding coordinator leaves. So don't be fooled by a coordinator that charges less but is gonna work for you essentially a lot less, because it's not gonna go well for you. Our day of coordination packages again include 8 hours. They include 2 coordinators. We typically arrive there 2 hours before ceremony, and then we stay about 40 to 45 minutes after the party's ended. Now, what is it that your day of coordinator does? Well, your day of coordinator is also going to handle your rehearsal. So if you are not going to get married at a church, or if it's not going to be like a religious ceremony, then you need someone there to handle lining everybody up, making sure that everybody knows where they're going to be going, where they're going to be standing, where they're going to be sitting. So our day of coordination packages will include up to 1 hour of ceremony coordination. Now, on wedding day, why do we arrive 2 hours before ceremony? Well, we arrive then because that's usually the time that most vendors will start loading in to set up. We are there to oversee them loading in. We oversee their setup. We let them do their job. We trust that they know how to do their job. But always, vendors on the day of the wedding will have a million questions. Now, there's 2 things that can happen. If you have a day of coordinator, the vendor can go right to the coordinator and ask her the question and get their question answered. If you don't have a coordinator, that vendor will go knock on your door, or will go call your mom, or call you as a bride to get that question answered. And I know that that's the last thing that you and your mom or your maid of honor want to be doing on wedding day. So your day of coordinator is going to be there answering questions, making sure that they're set up the right way. Your day of coordinator is also going to have a list of all the services that each vendor is going to be providing. That is in the wedding timeline. Your wedding timeline is going to be the blueprint of the wedding day. We provide the wedding timeline services with our wedding coordination package. That means that we build your timeline from beginning to end. Our timelines are 10 plus pages. Don't let a coordinator tell you that their timeline is 1 or 2 pages, because it will not end well for you. I guarantee that. So our wedding timelines are going to tell us where that vendor's supposed to be setting up, what they're supposed to be setting up, how much of it, and then from what time to what time. So we are there just making sure all of that gets done. We create the wedding diagram for you for your reception and your ceremony. That way we know where everything's going, and we send that diagram and the timeline to all the vendors as well. That's why we're all on the same page. So during setup time, those 2 hours, that's all we're doing. We're just making sure everything's set up. About 15 minutes before guests start arriving, I like to position my assistant, where all the guests are going to be coming in, and we're going to be greeting you. We're going to be greeting all your guests with a smile. We're going to be directing them to the ceremony. We're going to be directing them to the bathroom, because they're going to want to know where that is, I promise. And we're just going to be letting them know where to be seated and, to be ready for your ceremony. For our day of coordination services, we also coordinate your ceremony. We line you, all your wedding party and your family up at the right time. We come and bring you out, bring the bride out to go down the aisle at the right time. We cue the music with the DJ or with your musician. That way everything starts on time. We coordinate with the photographer. That way he knows where, he can be or needs to be. with your DJ, with whoever it is that's involved with ceremony. We also coordinate with your officiant. That way we're all on the same page. After ceremony, a lot of our work is helping usher guests and keeping your party going. We help guests get from ceremony to reception. We answer all their questions. We bring you, the wedding party and the bride and the groom, we bring you guys water, appetizers, things like that while you guys are taking pictures. After that, once, the reception started, dinner, dancing, all of that, all we're doing is coordinating with all the vendors. We are the ones that are keeping track, making sure that everything's happening on schedule. If a special event is going to happen, first dance, bouquet toss, the cake cutting, we make sure that we get with all the vendors prior to those events. That way we know that they're ready. If I have 8 o'clock cake cutting on my timeline, 10 minutes before then, I'm going to get with the caterer and let them know, hey guys, heads up, 10 minutes, we're going to do cake cutting. Please be ready. That way they can get their plates and all of that, their staff, so they can cut the cake for you. 10 minutes before cake cutting, we're also going to get with the DJ. Hey DJ, 10 minutes, please make that announcement and play this song. This is the one that they want. It's on the timeline. Then we're also going to get with photo or video to let them know, hey guys, 10 minutes, we're going to do cake cutting. So make sure that you get your test shots ready. Make sure that you get your lighting right. Because once cake cutting starts, is not the time when your photographer is supposed to be checking their lighting. That should be ready to go. So that's all we're doing throughout the whole night. We're helping you. If you have any special requests, we help all the guests, if they have any questions. And then, at the end of the night, we assist you with your send-off. If you're going to do bubbles, sparklers, glow sticks, ribbons, anything you want to do, we help organize all the guests. That way they, get where they're supposed to be. And then once everybody's left, then we get with the venue manager, which is a person in charge of the venue. And we make sure that, everything's cleaned up, everything's been packed up, put away. That way you, as the bride, don't get charges later, because of something was left wrong. We also make sure that all your gifts and all your money and on your envelopes are given to the right people. We discuss that with you prior to wedding day. We make sure that if you're going to take alcohol home, make sure that it gets loaded up in the right vehicles to whoever's going to take them that you designated. So really, it is a full and complete job that we do for you. Sometimes people think that, oh, well, that's a lot of money for you to just be standing there. And really, with us, you're going to notice that there is never a time that we are just standing there. There is always, always something to do. So definitely, a day of coordinator's job is just so you can have an advocate for yourself. So you can have a manager there taking care of everything. That way you as the bride can just enjoy your wedding day and get ready and get your hair and your makeup done. And your mom can just relax. I know whenever we do bridal extravaganza, I ask brides, do you have a wedding coordinator? And brides are like, oh yeah, me. And then I'm like, okay. And then later, I think brides realize that on wedding day, they really don't want to be dealing with the caterer or the DJ or stressing because the florist forgot some arrangements. You want to have someone there that is not part of your wedding party, that is not part of your family, to handle all that. Your mom loves you so much. Your family and your wedding party love you so much. Why would you make them work on your wedding day? Pass that responsibility on to a professional whose job it is to make wedding days beautiful. That way you can be happy and relaxed. That's it for our day of coordination packages. If you want more information about them and all of our other services, make sure that you check our website, bbsanantonioweddingplanners.com, and go under the packages tab and you can see all of our services as well as our pricing. We do offer low deposits and we also offer payment plans for all of our brides. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly. Email me at brideonabudgetsa@gmail.com. Also, go ahead and visit our Facebook, Bride on a Budget Events, our Instagram at Bride on a Budget Events as well. And you can also call us. Call us directly, 210-954-4552. Again, our phone number is 210-954-4552. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to working with you ladies.